I was skeptical about this one at first. I mean, I've seen a lot of budget gaming PCs that promise the world but end up feeling more like a toy than a real machine. Then I got my hands on the Versa LCGS Desktop PC, and honestly, it surprised me. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. What really caught my attention was the Intel Ultra 5225F processor paired with an RTX 5060. I wasn't expecting much from a mid-range build, but this thing handled everything I threw at it without breaking a sweat. I was editing a 4K video while running a few Chrome tabs with 30 tabs open, and the system didn't even blink. That's the kind of multitasking power I usually only get from a high-end workstation, not a gaming PC in this price range. For gaming, it's no slouch either. I played Cyberpunk 2077 on high settings at 1080p and still hit over 90 FPS. That's smooth enough for most people, especially if you're not trying to run it on a 4K monitor. Even newer titles like Starfield ran well, and that game is known for being a bit of a resource hog. The RTX 5060 isn't the absolute top-tier card, but for the price, it's more than enough to enjoy modern games without needing to upgrade every year. The build quality is solid too. It's not some flimsy plastic box, it feels like a proper desktop. The case has a clean, minimalist design with good airflow, so it doesn't sound like a jet engine when you're pushing it. I also like that it comes with Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth built in. No need to mess around with extra adapters or dongles, just plug it in and go. Storage is another big win here. A 1TB NVMe SSD means fast boot times, quick game loads, and plenty of space for your files without needing to constantly manage storage. I've had PCs in the past where even installing a few games felt like a chore because of slow HDDs. This one boots up in seconds and loads everything almost instantly. One thing I really appreciate is how quiet it stays under load. I've used gaming rigs that sound like they're about to take off when you push them, but the Versa LCGS stays surprisingly quiet. It's not silent, but it's not distracting either. That's a big deal if you're working or gaming in a shared space. Now, it's not perfect. The RAM is soldered, so you can't upgrade it later. If you're someone who likes to tinker and add more memory down the line, that's a bummer. Also, the included Windows 11 Pro license is great, but make sure you're okay with Windows 11 before buying. Some people still prefer the older versions. Overall, this PC punches well above its weight. It's a great option if you want a machine that can handle both work and play without breaking the bank. The performance is solid, the build is nice, and it doesn't sound like a freight train when you're using it. If you're in the market for a new desktop and don't want to overspend, this is definitely worth a look. You can find all the details in the description below. For most buyers, the real question is not whether Versa LCGS Desktop PC, Intel 10-core Ultra 5225F, RTX 5060, 16GB DDR5 RAM, 1TB NVMe SSD, Wi-Fi 6 Plus BT, W11P, ready for 1080p gaming. Daily productivity sounds impressive on paper, but whether strengths like elevate your multitasking, experience seamless transitions in pro-grade graphics and connectivity, dominate the leaderboard and actually make daily use feel easier, more dependable, and more worthwhile after the first few days of excitement wear off. It is also smart to think about long-term satisfaction. A product like Versa LCGS Desktop PC, Intel 10-core Ultra 5225F, RTX 5060, 16GB DDR5 RAM, 1TB NVMe SSD, Wi-Fi 6 Plus BT, W11P, ready for 1080p gaming. Daily productivity usually feels like the better buy when it stays convenient, comfortable, and reliable in normal everyday use instead of only looking good in the listing.